Immediately, Braden knew he missed it right out of his hand. Usually it, okay, there we go. Now we've got it connecting. This is what I like to see. Now it says connected. Now let me see what we got going on here. How's it look on YouTube now? I can't see the feed, but I see that it looks like it's on. Oh, I think YouTube's golden, folks. I think I got it. Check it out. Go check it out now. I'm telling you, I was working so hard. I've never done that. So at Worlds is like low-key sketchy for me to just start like trying to work something here. But I know we needed it. We needed the repurpose, and we needed this game. And this is, I think Amish can probably just go in here, and that bag drips back for 2. But he missed it left. 10-10 wash. Let's go, baby. I think we're good. I think we're golden, chat. It's up. Let's go. We did it. We did it. Come on. That was pretty quick, honestly. Honestly, that wasn't bad. If you guys stuck with me the whole time, I love you. I love you. If you guys had faith in me, I love you. If you were cursing me out, I still love you. All right, let's get into this thing, man. Braden Easterling right here. He's in the headphones, if you don't know. Next to him is the current reigning king of Cornhole, Sebastian Barger, repping that Top Gun 20 jersey here on Doubles Day at Worlds. Braden Easterling and Jeremiah Ellis throwing Vibe Bag Co. That's Jeremiah Ellis's bag company. Sebastian and Tyler throwing basement bags. I think that's going to go. He almost avoided it. 12-12 wash, though. Down on this side, Jeremiah Ellis wearing his Corny 40 jersey. That's the new jersey in the blue shorts there. And then next to him with the beard is obviously Amish, but we got the bearded boys down here, the red bearded boys down here on this side. They're throwing gas. that was a wild couple of minutes there for me, folks. I promise you that was a little crazy. But we're rolling here. Boys are throwing bags in the hole. We got a crowd. Yeah, the crowd's gotten big. This is a big name match right here. I'm fired up for this. So thank you guys for tuning in here. ACO Worlds 21 on the CBC Center Court. That's us, cbcbags.com. Check us out, 100% veteran-owned. American-made, Clarksville, Tennessee. But, man, Worlds has been great this week. This is doubles day. For the most part, ran some singles tiers this morning, and now doubles the main bracket. I'm stoked to get this match. Look at the crowd behind. There's people stacked up all around. Love to see it. 4-0 here early for Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling playing against Sebastian Barger and Tyler Goodwin, a.k.a. Amish. Yeah, I knew that one almost out of his hand. Looked a little left. So, Sebastian with an opportunity to pick up 2 here. In there. Braden's shoes look fancy. Look how shiny those shoes are. Sebastian in for 2. He's got it. Amish asked for a board adjustment. Yeah, look at that. It looks better. It looks good. We in there. YouTube chat, we're back, baby. We're back. Yeah, this is going to be a sick match right here. Yeah, thanks, Hawkspear Weaver. You said don't forget the like button. Yeah, if you guys don't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you got to do. But we just appreciate you having in here, man. I love a good fired-up chat. People watching from all over the country. All over the world, really. We've got people from the UK here in the building. So, love to see it. And every player on this court has every shot. Roll bags, reverse cuts, air mails, pushes, soaps. You say it, they've done it. And ones, penguins, pelicans. You know, all the stuff. All the stuff, baby. This could be a long one here. They do play pretty fast, though. Yeah, Seabass here. I wonder if he's going to start with a block at some point. I'm really not sure. But that'll make the difference when either one of these players start blocking. Who's got the stuff today? Who's got the tough shots? Who's got it? running bags here right now. Sebastian, he's got a 4-bagger. Braden looking to match.
What?
Got it. So let's talk about the states represented here. Ohio with Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling. Arkansas with Sebastian Barger. Amish, is Amish Arkansas? Alabama, that's what he is, yeah. So 3 states represented here. Amish is from Alabama. Yeah, I got that right. Let's go with nicknames here. So we've got Seabass, which is Sebastian. We've got Amish, which is Tyler Goodwin. Jeremiah has been called the Jackhammer before. He's also called the Boogeyman. I don't know if he's got anything else. Braden Easterling doesn't have a nickname. It's just Braden Easterling. He doesn't even need one. Just his name. If anybody's got a new nickname for Braden Easterling, throw it in the chat. I'll tell them what you guys say. I'll pick one. Amish threw it for 12. Jeremiah matches. Gonna see a lot of that. But yeah, let's get a nickname for Braden Easterling. Maybe if Primetime Live wasn't a bad company, I like calling him Primetime, or like something like flashy. Like Braden's like, you know, like look at those shoes. They're like shining. Braden, I don't know. I got to think on it. But you guys throw some stuff in the chat. Give me some ideas. Sebastian's mom is watching. Love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, my. Braden Easterling, Beast. I don't know if he'd like Beast. I don't like Beast for him. I don't know what to call it, though. Beast from the East. He's from Ohio. Like, it's not even that much east. But, I mean, I don't hate it. The stash. That's what they used to call me, but I'm no more stash. He's Big Steppa. Tim Smith says Big Steppa. Braden Big Steppa Easterling. Oh, Beasterling. Yeah, I've actually heard that before. That is true. Back in the day, he was Beasterling. B-E. Yeah. When he threw for... Oh, B East. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Beasterling, Andy Clare coined that name. Dude, where is Andy Clare? I love that guy. Yeah, Beasterling works. Or just Beast. Or BE. Yeah, when Braden threw CBC last season, every bag he wanted just had a BE on it. Dogfight right here. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Hardbarger in the chat. Yeah, B. Easterling. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I get it now. I'm a little slow, folks. If you haven't heard me commentate, I'm a little slow, all right? This could be, I mean, probably just 2 for Amish, but he's going to, yeah, slick side here. Just let it kind of drip in, and hopefully everything else goes with it. Yeah, good bag. Jeremiah staying stick side, trying to work right to left, and he misses it a little left. Immediately says, my bad. Amish trying to do the same thing he just did. He's really trying to make Jeremiah collect his own bag over there on that right side. Wow, slow drip, baby. Jeremiah looking to collect left to or right to left here. He misses it, and it's going to be a 12-on-6, and a lead change for Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger. Score now 8-4. Amish and Seabass in the lead. How many rounds am I thinking? Man, that's a good question. How many rounds? We're in 14. It's 8-4. I'd say 30. We'll put the over-under at 30.5. 30.5 is the over-under. So, chat, I'm setting the line at 30.5. You tell me over or under. Usually, there's somebody in the chat that starts to take over the over-under lines. Ashley next to me says 26 rounds. Jay Rubin in the chat. The Easter Bunny. We're not calling him that. No, we're not calling him that. That's terrible. I'm not talking crap on the Easter Bunny, but it doesn't work. Not for my boy Braden. Over on 30.5. Kyle Struker says at this rate, yeah, I was going to say 30. Yeah, I think 30.5 is the right line to set. Doubles gets a little crazy. 38 rounds, you say, Justin? Gosh, that'd be a long doubles match. Everybody's saying over. Maybe I set the line too low. We'll see. Will Taylor saying 35. Thanks for the stars, Will. Appreciate it. He's asking if he can clip it and bring it around. Sebastian tells him I'd worry about the bag in hand, just getting it in. I don't think it's going to come around. 29 rounds. Braden's going with the under. Braden Allred. Yeah, I mean, you can get it with an airmail for sure. I just don't think you're getting that risky this early. In with a 10. Jeremiah looking to avoid here for 2. He does. 12 on 10, 2 for Jeremiah. These PPRs are insane. Everybody's at over an 11 right now. Jeremiah and Sebastian are both at, actually Jeremiah, Sebastian, and Braden are all throwing an 11 flat, and Amish is at an 11.25. Numbers are wild. The crowd is all the way around the court at this point. They are going hard. Appreciate y'all tuning in here on Facebook and YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Well, I think that Kasha, that's a good question. She says, I think she, but we'll go with that. Curious if it's called American Cornhole Organization, why is it called Worlds? I think that at one point they just knew that it was going to expand across, outside of America. But like, what are you going to change it to? World Cornhole Organization? I guess you could, but if the name's already established, just keep it the same and then expand across the pond or whatever they say. It is what it is. It's not really a big deal. All right. Over. Everybody's on the over, huh? Okay. All right. I mean, it's looking that way. 8-6, round 17. That's a question mark bag over there for Jeremiah. That might help him. Reverse cut. Yeah, he's working on it, and Amish is going to try to avoid it. Staying on the right side of the hole. Great job. Jeremiah thinking. Not going airmail. He's in there. If it's a 10, he's okay with it. Amish avoids it. 12 on 10, 2. Tyler Goodwin continues to be the PPR leader on the court. Those are headphones, Ricky, but he kind of is off and on with headphones. I've seen him wear them. I've seen him not wear them. Just depends on the day, depends on the match. There's the possibility that he changes and takes them off at some point. Braden misses one. That's true. Jeremiah throwing an 11 or a 10, 8, 9, and he threw a 6. And Sebastian, yeah, those are the ones that get you when you know you have an opportunity, because with guys like this, it's very rare to get an opportunity to score. So you have to take advantage, and that's what makes these players so good is they take advantage every single time. Braden's going to have to step out, collect here for the wash. He misses it off the back and gives up a 5. 10 on 5, and Tyler Goodwin and Amish, or Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian now up 15-6 against Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling. I'm going to have to start searching for another match here soon. These guys starting us off in the hole. Looking like B-Rabbit. Maybe he's trying to pull it in. Jeremiah trying to avoid it, just sits on the back of the hole. He doesn't get it. Nickname should be King of Bling. King of Bling B. That's funny. Oh, yeah, and his last name ends in Ling. Yeah. B-Ling. I get it. Bling. It's not bad, actually. A lot of power teams with one loss already. Yeah, I'm sure. This is not King Seat, Nate. This is like second round of the regular bracket. Maybe third round of the regular bracket. We're still early in this. Braden misses a bag left. I mean, it seems like he's way off. He's still throwing a 10-4. I mean, it's not bad. Just missing. And another one over there. And this round could get kind of sketchy, actually. Sebastian gets into it. Braden going to step out, try to pull these for a 12-on-10 wash. 10 on 5, 5. Now 20-6. Yeah, we got to start finding our next match. I don't have anything currently ready that this rolls into. So we'll just have to wait and see what we can get. I'm going to stay on the top side of the bracket. Caleb Hurt and Isaac Hurt playing Josh Holland and Kanan Culberson. Isaac and Caleb up 15-6. Winner of that plays Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman. That could be our next match. Jeremiah's got to be in here. He is. 12-12 wash. Jeremiah yells down to Braden, hey, don't quit. And I like that. Like, just remind him, like, I'm not quitting on you. Don't quit on me. The game's not over yet. I think that's a good talk right there. Yeah, now 19-6, Caleb and Isaac. So it looks like our next match will be Caleb and Isaac Hurt against Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman. It's really just what's next on the schedule. Yeah, I just missed the Corey and Terry Jackson Parker game. I got to keep things rolling, and like they started when it wasn't this far along in this match, so I didn't know that we were going to be able to get that, or I would have paused it. Ian Sokol and Storm Hogue, that's possible. Zach and Colby, I think, are in bracket A. I've only got bracket B. Sebastian with a 4-bagger. This one's got to be in. I think Riley and Caleb Bratz are also in bracket A. This is bracket B, so I can't get anything in bracket A, folks. Just so you know. Yeah, I don't see them in there. But they're probably, yeah, there's Caleb Bratz right there. Caleb Bratz is in bracket A for sure. Possible miss right there and an opportunity for Jeremiah if he can avoid this bag for the entire round and Amish doesn't go pick it up. I mean, Amish showing the best PPR on the board right now with an 11-2-7. Get the winner of 43 and 44. What are you looking at? Let me see. That's loser's bracket. I can't drop in the loser's bracket. Maybe it's not loser's bracket. Where is it? Yeah, our next game will be Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt against Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman. It's already set, ready to go. 4-bagger. Jeremiah matches. Staying alive, staying alive. You can tell by the way I do my, what do we got here? Joseph Sorrell and Josh Royce playing Drew Blavel and Michael Rainey. Drew and Michael up 12-8. Winner of that plays Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes. That will also probably be a match that we end up getting. Switch camera. Oh, they might be in after that. I forget this goes down to a top 16. The final 16 go to another bracket. I forgot about that. So this essentially plays out to the quarterfinals on the winner's side, and then it'll play up into the 7th place games on the loser's side. Yeah. And this is in for the win. Got it. Braden going to try to do something crazy here. It's not impossible. All right. That's going to do it. Amish and Seabass take it down. Next match will be Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt against Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman as the crowd disperses. A good win right there for Amish and Seabass. They threw gas the whole way. And it's deserved. All right, so next up, unpause. We're going to move and move and move. Okay, Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt against Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman. That is set to go. Cannon and Bryce are winning. Yeah, I think they need to win one more. We should get their next match. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I want to do because they're ahead in the bracket. So it's what makes sense. If I see Cannon or Bryce, I'd like to let them know they play here next so that they don't leave, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right, Caleb and Isaac, I want to send them a notification. Yeah. He's good. He's good. Well, that's Bill for you. All right, Bink. Let's get Trey Brown next. I think that's in bracket. Yeah, see, under. Yeah, it was the under. Yeah, 20. It was 23 rounds or 24 rounds, I think. Yeah. Braden needs a liter of cola. Oh my. Zach and Colby are in bracket A, so we're not going to get them. Like I said, here's the available teams. I'll just tell you guys, okay? This is what's left in the winner's side of bracket B. It's going to be quite a few teams, but so Tyler Goodwin and Seabass. Travis Jordan, Daniel Wine playing James Suggs and David Sanchez. Winner of that plays the winner of Carson Getty, Darius Uzditsky against Gary Ferguson and Charlie Case. Carson and Darius up 16-13. Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman playing Keith Blair and Mark Smothers. That one's 0-0. That's a good game, too. Ian Stokel and Storm Hogue playing Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao. That one's at 2-2. Winner plays the Mitchells, which could be our next match, but we'll have to let it go if we're still going because that one's a little far behind. Drew Blobble and Michael Rainey playing Joseph Sorrell and Josh Royce. Drew and Michael up 16-8. The winner of that plays Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes, which that could be our next match. Then we have Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt, Brian Higginbotham and Danny Wellman. That's coming to you right now. And then we have Jax Lamotten and Parker Burgett playing Corey Morrison and Terry Mathis. That's going on in Court 50. Corey and Terry up 9-2. And the winner of that plays the winner of this, which also could be our next match because the winner gets in. So that's what I'd like to do. Whoa, not 34. Because I'd like to get all these matches that get people in. I don't know if I can... Let me see. Let me see something, actually. Okay. Yeah, because it's really 4 matches that get people in. This one isn't one of them. Yeah, no. Isaac's here. Becky Hurt's here. Thank you. Miss Ashley Bright hooking me up. She's going to go get me some water. All right, what do you guys got on this one? Is everybody going to pick the Hurts? Don't disrespect both. Don't disrespect Higgy and Danny. And these are 2 Virginia teams here, if I'm not mistaken. Both of them from Virginia. Bearpaw, yeah, I might get Bearpaw. I might get Drew as well. Like I said, any team that's going to play to get in, I will get that match. That's the plan. So it looks like Drew and Michael Rainey, they're up 18-8 right now against Joseph Sorrell and Josh Royce. If they win that, they'll play Cannon and Bryce Forbes, which I will scoop. Okay? Also, Bearpaw and those people. So if Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman win their next match, but they're playing Keith Blair and Mark Smothers, whoever wins that match, they'll play here next because that will be a get-in game. Who else are you guys talking about? I think that's it. Ian Stokel and Storm Hogue. They're going to have to win 2 to get themselves here, like to guarantee themselves on this court. Jackson Parker, if they win, the winner of that match plays the winner of this match. And that's also a get-in match. So that match will likely also be played here. They said it's how many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 matches, 4 quarterfinals matches. And then after those are all done, we'll drop down into the losers bracket and pick those up. And I may have to let one of those quarterfinal matches go if it gets us to a place where it's slowing us down. We can't be slowed down, okay? Thank you. I don't use a straw, but thank you. Refreshing. Okay. These ones might be live. I don't know. It looks like Danny's taking it serious. He's chasing this bag over here. Maybe these aren't live. Caleb and Isaac throwing, looks like Gusto bags. And Danny Wellman and Brian Higginbotham throwing IMF. Yeah, not live. Not live. Yeah, Ian and Storm are still in. We might get them. Like I said, they got to win a couple. Because they had a game that was paused before them, so they had to wait to play. So essentially, their matches are a little bit behind. And so I can't pause and wait to get them because they're already behind, and it'll mess up the bracket, essentially. It'll just make it slow, and then we're here for later than we need to be. Okay? Hurts 21-0 in 7 rounds. I highly doubt it, Justin. If that happens, I'd be very surprised. Danny and Higgy are great players, but you never know. Do they reseed the teams in the final bracket? Somewhat. Who's that? Drew and Michael won? Yeah. We should have them next. Drew and Michael against Bryce Forbes and Cannon Hatcher. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what'll happen. I want to tell Cannon, actually, so then he just knows. Hopefully this sends. My phone's, like, unwell. All right. Under 25, probably. What up, Matt Sabatino? Welcome to the chat. Oh, Danny skips his last bag to the back. Caleb and Isaac up 4-0 here early. Why do I only see Isaac's PPR? Maybe Caleb's will show up soon. Folks, that's my worst nightmare. When something goes wrong on this court with the tablet, it is 0% my responsibility to fix that. But usually I just like brute force it. I'm pretty stupid, but I just like start pressing buttons and something works. And that was one of those cases. They're like, I don't know what happened. It's not working. I pressed a couple of things. It was working. So looks like possible opportunity here for Higgy to get a couple. Isaac going step out, push, gets everything to go. Drew and Bryce on the same side. Yeah, that would be exciting. I need to text Drew's dad too and just let him know. Switch camera. Okay, back to business. What's going on over here? Have both Hertz bros won a king of cornhole or just the little bro? Yeah, only Isaac's won king. Caleb's taken second maybe once and third once or twice. He's been in the top 4 like 3 or 4 times. Caleb has. Caleb moving through here. Danny misses. Going to be 4. 4 for Caleb and Isaac. That 21-0 in 7 rounds. I mean, it's possible. Oh, my. Sin Lee in the chat. It says CBC all day. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I think our next match is going to be Drew Blobbolt and Michael Rainey against Bryce Forbes and Cannon Hatcher. Roll back from Isaac Money. Roll bag. Almost gets it. Whoa. Higgy pushes up into it. Yeah, Isaac's looking to run through this. He does and sits in front. It's a great bag. Higgy should just try to move through it all as well. He does. 12-12 wash. Great bags from everybody all the way around. If you guys didn't know, down on this side, this is Caleb Hurt in the World Champion jersey. The Big D hat, the gray sweats, the on-cloud shoes. And on the other side is Danny Wellman in the Outlaw Cornhole jersey with the black shorts and dark gray shoes. American flag hat. Love it. Right to left from Caleb. It might drip back. Danny looks to push through. Should see a simple push here from Caleb with the stick side. And he misses it out the back. Yeah, Danny and Brian throw an IMF ghost. Danny goes through it. Looking to pick up 3 in this round. Get him on the board. Oh, could be 5. It is 5. 10 on 5. 5 for Danny and Brian. 14-5 now. Oh, 2. What happened? Did I miss a bag go off the back from Danny? Maybe I did. My bad. Higgy had one off the back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sebastian was up here. Where were you? Where were you, Patrick? Danny's pit. Yeah, he does a lot of things, Danny does, before he throws. Higgy moving through him clean. Double 4-bagger. Looks like everybody's kind of found their motion here. Yeah, we're getting these matches set. Ian and Storm up 15-12 against Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao. Winner of that plays Carrie Beth Mitchell and Zach Mitchell. I don't think I'll be able to get that match, but I'll be able to get the one after it. That'll be the plan. Caleb's got that level 2 blocker down. Dang, Danny moved right through it. Great shot. Winner of this plays the winner of Jax Lamotten and Parker Burgett, Corey Morris and Terry Mathis. Jackson Parker up 20-17. And we'll probably have that match as well. All these are going to roll. So let me see down here. Match 100. Like, we should be able to get them all. I just can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. But yeah, our next one will be Drew and Michael against Cannon and Bryce. That's what we're doing. Okay. How can we look at the bracket? Bracy, there's a new way to look at the bracket. Okay, go to the ACO. Go to acotouch.com. It's like a mobile app. You can even download it to your phone if you hit add to home screen and it works as an app, or you can just work it as a mobile site. But you can search even players' names, brackets, all sorts of things in there. This is doubles main bracket B. Isaac shoots an airmail. He threw it about 40 feet. Higgy shoots an airmail, ripped it clean. But acotouch.com is the best way to track these majors and worlds nowadays. 7 on 5, 2 for Higgy there. Surprised he didn't just lay up. I think they're getting up center court pretty soon. They're running it's like I don't know if it's charity or something, but the Kings of Cornhole play with like local celebrities or something of that effect. That's what was going on last I looked over there. Which, who knows when that was. Who knows how long I've been sitting here. It looks like I've been streaming for 4 hours so far. 4 hours straight so far. Yeah. So I don't know what time they're going live with Bracket A, but that's what it'll be. once they get it. And there's also a final 16 bracket. So these players will play up until the quarterfinal matches. And then if you get into the quarterfinals, you're already in for the final 16. If you lose before then, you'll drop down to the losers bracket and you got to fight your way back into the top 16. This is in for one for Danny. He got it. 9 on 8. What do we got going on here? 2 rounds. Love playing against Bryce and Cannon. They're very humble and respectful kids. Yeah, I've always seen. I talked to Bryce yesterday, man, and before he threw, I picked him in this. It's like this fun thing we do with commentators. We all do like a snake draft pick, and somebody told me like, oh, I don't know if I'd pick Bryce. I picked Bryce Forbes, right? Like round 3, which is a steal. But anyways, and somebody's like, oh, I don't know, his hand was, something was wrong with his thumb yesterday or something. And then we saw what he did last night, and he's throwing like 11 sevens over 25 rounds. So I think he's fine. I like Isaac running through this. Yeah, he's got slick side down. Tried to bar a soap it. I think he did take one of each off the back, so a 9-9 wash. Isaac killing PPRs for almost no reason at all. Quite rude. Caleb with an opportunity. Oh, that's it. Yep, 10 on 7, 3, and the Hertz advance. All right, let me get the next matchup. Bink, and make sure that's all good. Once Caleb walks away, I know it's good. Okay, and we're good. Unpause. We're going to move to court 2, move, and move. And now we're ready. Okay. So Drew Blobble, Michael Rainey against Cannon Hatcher, and Bryce Forbes. The Hertz advance. Oh, they go to court 36. No. All right, everybody's here. There's a little bit of a debacle, you know, because I'm pausing games and moving stuff, and so I just want to make sure people know what's going on. Like Sebastian and them, they need to know, but I don't know how to tell them. Because it says Court 2 next to them, but I don't know if they're seeing Court 2. Hopefully they are. All right, folks. But we're gonna let them do down and backs, and then because I just got to go to the bathroom just really quick, and then I'll be right back. So you guys lock in here, okay? If somebody wants to set the over under, one on Facebook, one on YouTube, you guys go ahead and argue that out yourselves, okay? And I'll be back. All right, we back. Let me switch the camera, and we're good. We back, folks. 12 on 10 there. Bryce picks up 2. All right, what's going on, chat? Yeah, I like Cannon and Bryce. I like both of these teams. I mean, both younger teams with a lot of skill. Just fun. Cannon's been around a long time. I've watched Cannon play for, gosh, probably 5 years. Perfect push. Like, he's got such good, like, speed control. It's crazy. Cannon and Bryce, both from Louisiana. Is that right? Well, I mean, Cannon's like Tennessee, also Louisiana. And then Michael and Drew from Minnesota. Bryson Cannon throwing Fly Saints. Drew and Michael throwing Big D. I don't know, just maybe the Marylands. I'm not sure. My bag's probably as good as in. That one's much more questionable. But he gets let off the hook here. I think you only get that bag on the left with an airmail. Yeah, and Drew kind of went after it, and now they're stacked left side. Now Bryce has one stacked backside. Yeah, I thought Cannon moved from Tennessee to Louisiana. That sounds right. Drew going for him. Slick side. They stack. It's going to be 8-on-6-2 for Bryce. They extend their lead here. 8-0 now. Yeah, the green ones, I'm sure they are. Bryson Cannon versus Jeremiah and Braden. Yeah, Jeremiah and Braden going to have to fight back because they lost like their second game, so. But they'll be all right. Hope they make it in. I just talked to Zach and Colby. They made it in, the old Slim Reapers. I didn't know Michael Rainey was Slick Side Demon. Slick Side only, baby. Cannon set, reset, back to set. His arm is like robotic. He like just sets and goes. Michael's like a slow-mo release out, like a swan. Opportunity here for Cannon to get at least 2 if he's in here. He's got it. Michael looking to get in here to limit the damage to only 2. He does. 12-on-10. 10-0 now. Bryson Cannon in the lead. Our next match will be Parker Burgett and Jax Lamotten against Isaac and Caleb Hurt. All of them already know, so that's good. And then we'll have the winner of Travis Jordan, Daniel Wine, Carson Getty, Darius Udinsky against Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger. And then we'll have the winner of Ian Stokel, Storm Hogue, Carrie Beth Mitchell, Zach Mitchell against Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman. I actually need to see what order I need to do those in. These guys are running bags here, so it's a good time to look. So match 97 is pretty far behind, but that one's not ready for me yet. Really, I should be clear. We're just waiting. Well, we'll see. 98, 1, 2, 3, 4 matches, 3.5 matches. We've got 99 is 4 full matches. Okay, that's good. 99, and then 100 is 3.5 matches. Yep, it's gonna depend, but we may miss one of them. I don't know yet, but that's worst case scenario. Winner of this gets into the final 16 with no losses, which is important because if you lose, you go into the final 16, and it's essentially like single elimination. Drew Dixon and Cheyenne made top 16. Very good. I like that team, Drew Dixon and Cheyenne Bubenheim. Maybe an opportunity for Michael Rainey to get a couple here, get side by side. Cannon looking to move through this here. Knocks his in, goes off the back. So now an opportunity for Michael to get him on the board here. And he's off the back. Man, that'll make you sick. It's not what you want. No, Nick, they are not in. Oh, they are. Wait. No, they're not in. They're not in yet, Nick. Fake news, brother. I think that was a 9-9 wash. Brandon Bright, Derek Vincent. Yeah, getting it. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out now. One. Yeah, 4 from the top, 4 from the bottom. Yeah, 8 from each bracket. Yeah, I'm right. I'm right here. 2 for Bryce there. Yeah, that'd be 4 teams. Yeah. Yeah. And then down here. Why is that paused? I'm doing it right.
It's Rainey's birthday today.
Oh, Michael Rainey's birthday today? Happy birthday, buddy. If you watch this back ever. Yeah, it shows red, Nick, just because I paused it so that they play here, not on like court 43. Da-da-da. Any tournaments coming to New Jersey? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Okay, so who's in from bracket A? We've got Justin DeBrosen, David Brown, Zach Dawson and Colby Baskins, Drew Dixon and Cheyenne, and that's it so far. The winner of Micah Johnson, Trey Brown, Dustin Arant, Russell Tabers. Camera, pink. Yeah, I would like a color change too. It would help me as well. 12-2 here. Both Cannon and Bryce throwing 11 flat. Michael throwing a 10-2 and Drew throwing a 9-5. Winner of this is into the final 16 or whatever we're calling it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we should have 3 more matches back to back to back after this. The next one being Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt against Jax Lamont and Parker Burgett. Where are the Florida boys at? I don't know. River and Riley, I don't know. I haven't got an update on them. They're not in my bracket, so I don't know. Blocker down from Cannon. Michael gets up into it. Perfect. Opportunity here for Michael. Slick side right to left. It's a good bag. Get side by side. Bryce tells Cannon just to stay in. He doesn't need to step out much for it. Bar of soap's available here. Michael's feeling it. Drew tells him just to sit. Take a timeout. Bryce says. Drew and Michael, they're talking about what they might want to do here. Board showing 5-5. Yeah. 5-5 as it lies. Bryce trying to coach Cannon into what he thinks he can do. He's going to try to run into the side of it, it looks like, in the kind of middle left. Here, you guys can see them all right here. There it is. There's the powwow going on. Let's see what Cannon goes with. It's looking. Yeah, big push. Stepping out all the way. 2.83 feet. Our logos are covering him. Push. Got 2 for 1 there. Now Michael looking to push on his own here. Possibility of picking up 2 with a disgusting 2-bag push here. He got 2 for 1. So it's 10-10 wash. All right, what else is going on? Storm Hogan, Ian Stokel up 2-0 against Carrie Beth and Zach Mitchell. Winner that plays Bear Paw and Jacob Foreman to get in. Amish and Seabass await the winner of Carson Getty, Darius Udinsky against Travis Jordan and Daniel Wine. That one's tied at 11. In round 12 right now. 12-12 wash. 12's all the way around. Cannon sets up. Wearing that Boykins Customs jersey. Love me some Chris Boykins. His dad, Travis Hatcher, watching on. Bag sits in the hole. It's as good as in. Michael tries to avoid it. He sits right side of the hole. Coy, it could be like a fullness thing because I know that those big D bags run a little bit thinner. Could be. Who knows? Good collect right there from Michael Rainey. Cannon collects for his 12. Michael looking to match. He does. 12-12 wash. PPRs are going up. Everybody over a 10. Well, Bryce and Cannon are both over an 11. Cannon at an 11 flat. Bryce at an 11.33. Michael at a 10.43. Drew at a 10.33. Drew's bag skips over the hole. So Bryce will have an opportunity to pick up 2 here. First time anybody's scored in a while. I think we've had 3 or 4 washes in a row. That's another question mark bag. I mean, super definitely in play, and now Bryce has one hanging backside. Bryce will shoot for something like that, though. He's going up now. And he knocks off Drew's bag and stays on. It's showing 8 on 5 as it lies. Drew looking to collect everything for 4. Skips off. It's going to be a 10 on 8, 2. And that's their first points of the game. Awesome. You're crushing it. Oh, Bryce got one there. My bad. That was 7 on, because he had knocked one off. 8 on 7. Yeah. My bad, Donnie. I forgot about the airmail that Bryce threw that like landed on his own bag and then pushed Drew's off the back of the board. Yeah, my bad. I was confused because I thought they already had 2. I was like, wait a minute. What up, Andrew Langworthy? I don't know how Nate and Cody are doing. I think they're in bracket A, so I haven't been able to look. So Cannon misses, and then Michael immediately misses afterward. But Cannon's bag is airmail draggable. Maybe an opportunity for Cannon to get points here if he's going to try to avoid here and then make Michael get his own bag. Actually, that's pretty solid. Michael's going to have to go kind of slick side reverse cut. It can definitely slinky in the hole. It's going to have to be perfect, though. And it is. 8-8 wash. Yeah, we saw Bryce run bags last night. I mean, forever. He threw like an 11-6 in juniors over 20-something rounds. What round are we working in here? 18? Drew's got a miss. Bryce bullies it to make sure it's out of play. He's going to have at least 2. That's what it is. 15-2 now. And everybody's throwing good. It's just like little misses here and there. Yeah, I would say his hand's feeling just fine, Donnie. Just fine. $50 rounds. Brandon, don't put that evil on me, buddy. Cannon misses his first bag. Michael Rainey takes a timeout. Barefoot Betty, what up? Barefoot Bev, double B, BB. You made Bryce miss a bag last night. Now you're trying to give one of his points away. I didn't make Bryce miss anything because I didn't commentate last night, Brandon. Sorry, brother. But I'm not giving any points away. I don't touch the score. I just say words, Bobo. Sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're wrong. And that's just what it is, all right? You want me to be perfect? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, okay? So, Bobo, you stay in the chat. Keep up with this nonsense. I'll hit you with the block button, big dog. I won't really. I'm just playing around. I like to get a little fired up, though. So, Bobo, if you want to be victim number 1 of 1, it can happen. It can happen. Yeah, this is a big round for Michael just to get points. Like, it's not even about if he misses like the wash. It's like mentally, I've had opportunities and haven't been able to capitalize. So this is the opportunity that he's been looking for mental confidence. Cannon just staying down the middle. And yeah, that's, yep. And you see immediately just like visibly frustrated, knowing that another opportunity possibly missed for points here. Cannon sits in the front of the hole. I mean, Michael could swim around this left side because he could use his bag as a bumper and avoid Cannon's bag and still get 2 out of this. Cannons goes with it. 10-10 wash. Score remains 15-2. Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes in the lead. Our next match will be Caleb Hurt and Isaac Hurt playing Parker Berger or Burgett against Jax and Jax Lamotten. Yeah, Bobo. I mean, he's walking the line. Drew misses another back, and Drew seems maybe frustrated with the bags, maybe frustrated with the way it's coming out of his hand. I'm not sure exactly, but both him and Michael, I mean, and they're not even throwing bad. I mean, they're throwing 9-8 and 10-1. But it does seem to be weighing on them, these misses. And now, you know, Drew's got to make a decision. This bag has to be in the hole. And it's over. 12-on-6. Bryce and Cannon are the first team from bracket B into the Sweet 16, as we'll call it. All right. Next, Isaac Hurt, Caleb Hurt, Jax Lamotten. Parker Burgett. It's up. Ready to roll. Here we go. Storm Hogue and Ian Stokel up 19-6. I need to let them know. We'll be right back. Let's get these teams warmed up. They're going. Carson Getty and Darius Udinsky, they just won. All right, we back, baby. Where we at? Are they ready? Are they rolling? Are they playing? Jackson Parker Lomoton. No, I know you're messing with me, Bubba. I'm just playing too. Trust me, I'm not blocking anybody. I don't even have the authority to use the block button, all right? Yep. And whoever loses, yeah. When they lose, they drop down and they got to win one more to get in. So that's where it gets a little spicy. Micah Johnson and Trey Brown up 17-7 against Dustin Arant and Russell Tapers. Winner of that gets in. So our matches are set. Like I said, I just don't know which ones I'll get. Like this is one for sure. There's two more. But if a loser's bracket like catches up, I might have to let a game go so that everything can play out. And that would be unfortunate, but it could happen. Are these live? I think so. All right. So down here on this side throwing, we have Caleb Hurt in the gold jersey and the hat. And to his left, his left is Parker Burgett in the orange jersey. Yeah. All right, I had to make sure everything was still set. But we're good now. Bink, we're back. 6-0, what happened? Gosh. What was the app? Yeah. It's called, well, you got to go on acotouch.com. It will be an actual app at some point. But right now you go to acotouch.com. And then you can add it to your home screen if you hit the little 3 dots. There's an option that says add to home screen, and then it works as an app. But acotouch.com is the way you can follow players. Like, you can kind of make them your favorites and follow them, and then it gives you updates on the players when they win. You can see their brackets. You can see all the brackets. You can see which courts are live, and then just click on them, and the live stream pops up for you. It's really, really neat. And Jackson Parker looking a little off here early, but definitely can find it by the end. Lonnie, I don't know. The CBC Vector, Braden, that thing's old school, brother. Thing's got true carpet on the back of it. It's not a bag we make anymore, but it's still able to be thrown. Caleb going for the push to guarantee 2. He's got it. And that's what it's going to be, 12-on-10. 12-0 now. Our next match, all right, we've got 2 options. Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman against I got to look, actually. Ian Stokel and Storm Hogue. Or Tyler Goodwin, Sebastian Barger against Carson Getty and Darius Udinsky. Those are the last 2 matches. I have to look at the losers bracket. Not the last 2, just the last 2 of the winners bracket to get in, because these players will drop down. Match 97 has, 2.5 games left. Okay, that's good. And then match 98. So we should run 98 before 97. So which one is 98? 98 is going to be the Gary Bearpaw, Jacob Foreman, Ian Stokel, Storm Hogue game. Okay. Jax is stepping out for this. This is risky. And he's going to give up a 7. It's now 19-0. So, I hate to see it for these players, but this is kind of good for our bracket situation right now, because we still might be able to get everything. Yeah, Bearpaw and Ian. (10-10) wash, it looks like. This could be, it's a question mark bag. Isaac sits in front. Yeah, next match, Gary Bear Paw, Jacob Foreman against Ian Stokel and Storm Hogue. Good little get around right there. But honestly, a clog is good here for Isaac and Caleb. They're going to take a timeout. Let's take a look here. All right, Jackson's going to try to push out Caleb or Isaac's bags and go in. All right, that's going to do it. So next, Ian Stokel, Storm Hogue against Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman. Caleb and Isaac are in. And the Hurts are back, baby. All right, here we go. Gary Bearpaw, Jacob Foreman, Ian Stokel, Storm Hogue. I'm going to send them both reminders. So far, Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes are in. Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt are in. Zach Dawson and Colby Baskins are in. Justin DeBrosen and David Brown are in. Micah Johnson and Trey Brown are in. And Drew Dixon and Cheyenne Bubenheim are all in. So the next one is going to be Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman against Ian Stokel and Storm Hogue. Winner gets in. And then we'll have Sebastian Barger, Tyler Goodwin against Carson Getty and Darius Uditsky. Winner gets in. All right, I've contacted everybody I need to contact. So we're good. Tell Stormy I said, hey. Okay. Do I got room? Gavin, are you on the way? We'll talk about it when you get here. How about that? I need these guys to show up. Where's Gary and... Where's Gary? Donuts. Oh, yeah, 0. There's Gary Bearpaw and Jacob Foreman. Very good. All right, so I just need Ian and Storm. But I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'm here, Sean. Calm down. I had to go to the bathroom. Is the winner? Yes, the winner is in, Justin. If this you're talking about this match right here. Yeah, Storm and Ian. This is good and bad for me though, because it's CBC on CBC crime. Both all four of these players are sponsored by CBC. Storm is like a I call it a loose sponsorship or a light sponsorship. He's had a lot going on. He like built a family this year. He barely made it here today, folks. Like he's supposed to fly in last night at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. and he didn't even get here last night. The flight got canceled, and then his flight this morning was supposed to come in at 10, and it got delayed, and he didn't land till like 10:40, and double started at 11. And they haven't lost a match. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Storm and Jacob are like, hey, you ready to go? And they're like, yeah, let's go. Let's get it going. All right, here we go. So down here on this side, Jacob Foreman in the orange Corny 40 jersey. Him and Gary finished 8th in the world this year. And then you have Storm Hogue in the purple jersey. And that's actually the purple Canada, the international major champion jersey. Jacob starting with 2 bags. Somewhat out of play here, at least one of them for sure. Gets into the middle there. Storm tries to roll, and it flips off the side. Jacob moves through it. He's got an 8. Storm can still go in here for 1. He does. 9 on 8. Ian, he's like, you guys ready to go? And Storm's like, that was live, bro. Ian wasn't paying attention when they did some fist bumping down here. That's funny. Yeah, Ian and Storm. I'm not remembering what state they're from right now. I want to say Iowa? No, Pennsylvania. Yes, that's it. I don't know how I didn't remember. I talk to Ian like all the time on a regular basis. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Good dudes. Good dudes. They finished at top 20 as well. I just don't remember what number exactly. Ian's got one, kind of skips to the back. So Gary's going to look to pick up some points here. I met Storm right before this match started. I hadn't met him yet. And just a nice guy. Ian finishes with a 10. Gary with a 12. Score now 2-1. Bearpaw and Foreman in the lead. So if everything works out the way I want it to, our next match will be Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger against Carson Getty and Darius Uditsky. But because they are match, I got to keep an eye on it. They're match 97. So if their losers bracket side starts to catch up, I might have to let them go. But right now it looks like there's 2 full matches going. So we really should be okay. Oh, kind of skipped to the back there. It might come back. Goes up, hits it clean. See if I get that replay. That was dirty from Storm Hogue. No hesitation. And Ian gave him the go-ahead like immediately. Look at this. This thing's hanging like 14.75%. Storm up. Bink. Clean. Walks away. No emotion. No emotion from Storm Hogue there. Does it in his sleep, baby. Brian Hart and Keegan still in. I'm not sure. I think they were in bracket A, and I wasn't following along with bracket A. Yeah, Ian's such a good dude. Justin Hendrickson saying, I played with Ian in the Erie Major. He's the GOAT. Yeah, he's sweet. Said the bear paw design is sick. Yeah, those are Gary's customs that we did for him. Those are Phoenix's, CBC Phoenix's, Gary's custom versions. Is this SC? What does SC mean? I'm trying to think of what that could mean. I don't even know what is this SC? Don't know. Ian skips over the hole, gives up 4 there. Gary with another 4-bagger. We are in Owensboro, Kentucky here at the Owensboro Convention Center, live with ACO World Season 21. This is the CBC Center Court. That's us. Cornslingers Bag Company. Check us out. cbcbags.com. Okay, yeah. I mean, I understood it could be South Carolina, but I know for a fact we're in Kentucky. So I was like, oh, wow, that's a great little hopper place. I get it, folks. It's I know, but I was like, no, we're not in South Carolina. So I was trying to think that maybe it was something else. I'm also a little slow. I've been streaming right now for 5 hours straight, but we're doing good. Brain is functioning well. Well-ish. As good as it usually does, which is decent. Double 4-bagger. Let's go Bear Paw from the YouTube chat. Bear Paw and Foreman up 6-1 here early. Bear Paw sits 1 in front of the hole on his side. Likely to go by the end of the round. I don't think Ian even needs to really try to avoid it. Goes through it. Both players good through 3. Bear Paw finishes with a 4-bagger. He hasn't missed a bag yet through 3 rounds. Ian. Storm kicks the board to get the bag to fall. Let's see if I got that. Messing around. Just doesn't drip back. No, I missed it. 8-1. Storm looks like he's like going to the beach. He's got the backwards hat with the sunnies on top. Straight chilling. Good question, Nate. If Jeremiah and Braden are still in. I do have bracket B, so I'd have to look. No, they're playing Bryce King and Noah Dennis right now. They're gonna have to win 1, 2, 3. They're gonna have to win 3 to get in. Storm misses his last bag. 12 on 10. 2 more for Bear Paw and Foreman. Who else is in down here? There's a lot going on down here. I'm not gonna be able to read all these names. River Cole and Riley McKager out. Josh Holland and Kanan Culverson out. Doug Parker and Lonnie Campos out. Just looking at some names here that are surprising me that they're out. But, I mean, not everybody can get in, and that's what it is. That's what it is. A miss from Bear Paw there. I don't know if he goes after it. With 2 bags left, he might go after it. Ian taking his time here. Gets a little bully on it. Bear Paw stepping out all the way, so he is going to go after it. He's got 2 bags to work it closer to the hole. He kind of turns the corner on it. Not as much as he wanted. Ian maybe looking to bully it as well. He just really doesn't want to help move it closer to the hole. Yeah, and you can tell he's like, I don't know. Bear Paw's going for it. Knocks it in, stays on. He's going to get a 10. That's Bear Paw's first miss of the game. Ian looking to score for the first time in this game. And he does. All right, little board adjustment right there. 10-3 now. Gary and Jacob Foreman representing Oklahoma. I don't think I said that earlier. Storm tries to go right to left. I mean, it sits. It's pretty much in, and with how many bags are left to throw? 5. It's probably going. And Jacob's bag works right to left, so it's likely that he kind of helps it. He goes reverse cut, trying to move his closer. Storm trying to avoid, and he just doesn't get the right to left that he wanted. And now Jacob's set up to possibly get 2. And he gets it with a little reverse cut pickup. Storm finishes with a 10. Jacob with a little double clutch there. But he does finish with a 12 on 10. They get 2, 12-3 now. PPRs right now. Ian is at the lowest with a 10. Then it's Storm with a 10-6. Then Foreman with an 11-2. And Bear Paw with an 11-5. Man, people have been throwing fire on the court, man. It's been a great weekend. Bear Paw starts off down and in. Bagley and Harper. Is Drew still in? Which Drew? Drew Blauvelt? Yes, they are still in. They have to win one more to get in. Who else were you asking about? Scott Harper and Jacob Bagley. I thought I saw their name in our losers bracket. Let me look. Ian kind of hopped that one into the hole. Yep, they're still in. They're playing Gary Ferguson and Charlie Case right now. They have to win 2 more. They play the loser of this game if they win the game that they're in right now. Gary with a 4-bagger. Ian with a 4-bagger. Round 11. How's this other side looking? Yeah, I think we're going to be okay for all the matches, but Ian misses wide right. We might have to let the Sebastian and Amish game go. We'll just have to see. They're clogged up, but it's all going to fall. Minus probably Storm's bag on the right side. Pushes into it. Doesn't get the drip back. See if it comes back by the end of the round here. It does fall. What's he thinking about here? Maybe a mental timeout? I don't know what he's thinking about. I can't see him either. They're right in the middle of the 2 cameras. Huh. And he's in. 12 on 10. Opportunity for, I mean, maybe any of one of these players can score here. Yeah, he probably said block Gary. Yeah, it's probably true. Ian pushes up in there. Yeah, Gary's missed one bag so far. Runs through it. I mean, Ian's sticking with him pretty well. Pair Paul with a 4-bagger. Ian misses his last bag, 12 on 10. 2 for Bear Paw, 16-3 now. And it's like they're not even playing bad. Ian throwing a 10-3-3, Storm throwing a 10-5, and it's 16-3. Because Jacob Foreman's throwing an 11-3-3, Bear Paw throwing an 11-6-7. It's just wild stuff out here. Foreman is a dog. Feel like he could take a year off and come back and still. I mean, I think that's kind of what happened, Jackson. Like, he didn't throw much last year at all, and then he came back this year and he's thrown great. He would have made pro. He didn't make pro because he didn't play in any regionals. I think he played like 2 regionals, singles regionals, if that. This could be an opportunity here, but Foreman, his bag works right to left, so and that flat side kind of facing him makes this an easier pickup. Yeah, he picks it up. I mean, that bag still in play for sure. He'll probably try to land this high and kind of pick up underneath it and lift that front side. Or I guess the left side of the bag. Yeah. Slick side here for Storm. Knocks it in and goes off. So now Jacob's probably trying to decide if he wants to go right to left cut or just airmail. Jacob takes time out. He's asking Gary what he wants to do here. Or what he wants him to do, I guess you should say. When did Lonnie get his pro card? I noticed it yesterday. Did he make pro? I don't think he did. I don't know. I mean, it would have been this year if he did, but I didn't think that he got it. I don't know. I thought he didn't play any regionals either, but I could be wrong. It would have been this year, though. I mean, if he did get it. See what Jacob tries to do here. He's going, let's see which side of the bag. Slick side. Nothing goes. Technically, Storm and Ian have a point right now. Board showing 6 on 5. If he goes through it, it's 9-9. He said, I'll go backside, and he threw it on the ground. Oh, man. That's funny. They took the point there, 6 on 5. Yeah, I don't know about boarding it there. I don't know if they would have fallen or not. But they are a slick bag, that CBC Phoenix that Bear Paw's throwing. 16-4 now. There's the block. See if it works. There he goes right through it. Double 4-bagger. Pop, pop. Gary Stills only missed 1 bag through 28 bags so far. Storm's telling Gary, you can miss one. You can miss a couple, he said. He said 4 or 5. Gary said, I missed one. These guys have all been around a little while and joke around. It's funny. Storm's funny. But yeah, Gary, he's not missing. That's just a fact. Oh, a block, a low block. Roll back from Storm, and he misses it left. Jacob's going to try to get this. He stacked him up. Storm gets behind it. Jacob going to work right to left here. He might try to push him, though. Yeah, he's got the slick side down. He did push 2 of them in. Not bad. And now Storm's going to go after this. If he gets the push, he's going to get 1. If Jacob goes in here, he's going to get 4. He does. 20-4 now. And our next match will be Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger against Darius Uditsky and Carson Getty. Huh? Low score doesn't win, Nicholas. Oh, man. Ian had an opportunity. He missed it. That's tough. When Bear Paw's only missed 1 bag, and then he misses his second bag, it's like, I have to score here. And you miss. And it's a tough feeling. Like I said, Ian's not even throwing bad. He's hit a 10-5-7. Bear Paw's in with a 10. Ian has to be in here. And he is. 10-10 wash. $20-4 here in round 17. Blocker down from Storm. Jacob working right to left. Storm goes through it. That's a miss. In for 2 here. Storm misses. Gives himself a golf clap. And it's just like, it seems like every time they get an opportunity, they're just not capitalizing on it. I mean, that's 4 points in the last 2 rounds, essentially. That's how they think about it. And it's tough. Has Terry Mathis. Yeah, they are playing. They were in, I think they're out, though. Yeah, they took 17th, so they're done. Terry Mathis and Corey Morrison. Ian misses a bag, but Barry Bearpaw kind of misses. It's not really a miss, though. It's like he can definitely get it. Ian kind of helps him now, so Gary's going to look to run through this. He does. And Ian now just has to go in here and hope Bearpaw misses. This is in for the win. And it is. And a respectable game from everybody. I mean, Bearpaw and Foreman just firing on all levels. Bearpaw missed 2 bags out of 36. Incredible stuff. And our next match will be set. Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger against Darius Uditsky. And All right, this is our last one to get in on the winner side. Okay, so who's in? Let's talk about it. Who's in undefeated? Gary Bear Paw and Jacob Foreman. Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes. Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt. Drew Dixon and Cheyenne Bubenheim. Micah Johnson and Trey Brown. Zach Dawson and Colby Baskins. Justin DeBrosen and David Brown. So, that and the winner of this game is also in undefeated. And then we drop to the losers bracket. And there might be a team in bracket A. Hunter McCullough and Scotty Ball are in. The winner of Caleb Bratz, Wyatt Rosengren, and Kendall Cox Stewart Graham, which it's 15-7, Caleb and Wyatt. The winner of Bryce Jefferson, Robert Booker, Dustin Arant, Russell Tabers. Bryce and Booker up 11-2. The winner of Hunter Powers, Devin Holloway, and Matt Gammon, Todd Gammon. I don't think these are live, but we can act like they are, just in case. Looks like they're still doing down and backs. All right, here we go. These ones are live. So what will probably happen, yeah, this is doubles main. Winner gets into the final 16. After that, I got to go eat. Like, there's no way I can't eat. It's been it's been rough, okay? And I hope I get a little bit of a break before the final 16 starts, but it's looking like it's not going to be. It might be a little rough. All right, so Darius Udensky down on the side in the black fly cornhole jersey, playing against Sebastian Barger, the reigning king of cornhole. So Darius and Carson throwing fly bags. Sebastian and Amish throwing basement bags. Couple of misses here early. Ten on 8 to start. 2 for Sebastian. All right. Just had to get something set up there. Amish asking for what to do here. Carson's got a bag off. Amish has a bag out of play and a bag in front. Looks like he's going for a little reverse flop. Gets it. I wonder if Carson goes airmail here or roll. Going push. Push is 2 for 1, so this bag is in for 3, I think. Yep, Amish with a 10. Carson with a 7. It's going to be a 10-1-7-3 for Amish and Sebastian. 5-0 now. Yeah, everybody throwing sticky side out here for the most part, it looks like. Darius flops around. And if Whoever loses this drops down. They're not out. They just have to win one more to get in, and then they go to the final 16 bracket with a loss. They carry a loss into that bracket. Sebastian with a 10. This is going to be Darius's first opportunity to get a couple points. He misses it right. 10-10 wash. Lets Sebastian off the hook a little bit, as they would say. Got a bag out of play likely for Amish, and then Carson sets down a block. Good push. Just hoping for it not to clog. Amish is hoping for a clog, and now possibility of 4 points here for Carson. I think just an easy slick side here. Oh, wow, this could be 6 for Carson in a lead change. And it is. Bink, bink. Darius starts off hot in the hole. Blocker down from Sebastian. So, I mean, I don't mind Darius even getting behind it, but the problem is Sebastian rolls so good, you don't really want to. Yeah, skip around, good. Make Sebastian work through it. He misses. Darius just missed. Now it's an opportunity almost to guarantee himself, too. Now Sebastian come out of this clean. Well, he does. 10-10 wash. Carson starts blocker. I like it. He's going reverse cut. Kind of gets into it. Amish misses. Timeout from Carson Getty. See what he's talking about here. I mean, he's thinking about, do I try to peel it out from under? Do I shoot an airmail? Do I go reverse cut? Like, what's the best option here, you know? What's the best option? Mike and Mike. I ain't seen them, so they're probably out. Jeremiah Ellis, Braden Easterling, they're currently losing to Travis Jordan and Daniel Wine. The winner, 14-9. The winner of that plays Drew Blavolt, Michael Rainey to get in. Jeremiah and Braden were a huge favorite to win doubles world championship, and they're not out at all. They're just at risk. At risk, I would say. I think he went airmail, missed it. Kind of gave a backstop to Amish here. Amish has the claw grip. Maybe you guys can see better here. Nope, hits the airmail clean. Almost and ones himself. Amish misses, so Carson's going to get 2. They extend their lead now 8-5. Said the loser of this plays the winner of... Well, where do we at? No, plays... The winner of, Brandon Earls, Darren Zastro, Maggie Geiger, Wayne Rao. Yep. Oh, good bag. Skipping around there. Sebastian goes through. Miss from Darius here, so an opportunity for Sebastian to get a couple. Darius finishes with a 10. Sebastian skips the hole. 10-10 wash. Carson gets the first bag block down. He's been there all day. And it works. Amish misses right a little bit. Reverse cut. It's a good bag. Amish going roll. Gets it. Carson with slick side. Gets 2 of them. Amish with another bag on the backside. I mean, it's not how to play, though. He can kind of go after it. Yeah, and Carson asked for it to sit, and it did. I mean, it's a great shot. This is probably a high roll bag. Amish saying, should I go slick right side? Sebastian says, I don't hate it. Looks like he is going slick side here. See what comes of it. And they all go. 10-10 wash. That's what he was looking for. See what Darius starts off with here. Down and in. Blocker down. Sebastian should work around this really easily, though. He does. He wants Darius to have to pick it up. Darius is throwing great, though. Moves right through it. No problem. Yeah, what states are we looking at here? Sebastian from Arkansas, Amish from Alabama, and then Darius and Carson from Minnesota. Darius moves through it. He's got a 12. Sebastian finishes with a 12. Eight to 5. I mean, this could be a long game. The way they're playing, everybody's playing good. Jeremiah and Braden now in the lead, 16-14. They were down 14-9 last I looked at it. Bryce Jefferson and Booker up 18-10 against Dustin Arant and Russell Tabers. Trying to work right to left there. I think this is a roll bag here from Amish. Oh, wow. That was pretty good. Dipped around, sat in the hole. Board showing 5-on-5. Darius calls for the roll. Carson says, I like it. He said go, and it didn't go. Amish going up. Missed it. It's going to be 1 for Carson. All right, I was looking at the other bracket. Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker defeat Dustin and Russell. They are in. Caleb Ratz and Wyatt Rosengren are in. Hunter McCullough, Scotty Ball in. And then there's one other game, bracket A, Devin Holloway and Hunter Powers against Matt and Todd Gammon. Winner gets in, loser is out. The brackets are on Scoreholio every day, Jack, but The better way to find all this stuff is really to use the ACO Touch app. Great bag from Darius. So you just do, well, it's not an app. It's a mobile app, okay? You do acotouch.com, and then you utilize that, but you can add it to your home screen by hitting the 3 little dots in the bottom right corner of your web browser or phone or whatever. And then you can add it to the home screen, and then it acts as an app. So acotouch.com. Sebastian going roll. Flops way on top. Gonna board it. Amish looking to throw. Or Sebastian probably. Regular airmail. Here we go. It's up. He hits it on top of the other one, and it doesn't fall. 6 on 3. 3 for Carson Getty and Darius Uditsky. They're up now 12-5. And this is the number 3 team in the world here, Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger. Darius and Carson coming in with pretty low seed. They played a little bit together, but not a ton of majors. Carson goes to get that blocker down. It's a little shorter and righter than the last few he's had. They've been like middle. Amish stacks behind it. Reverse cut, but it's a bill bag. It's a front board. Now an opportunity for Amish to possibly score 3. He goes flop, but he flops out the back, and it's just like a missed opportunity there, and he knows it. Carson knows it. Sebastian knows. Everybody knows it, all right? Airmail. Rims out. Amish may move through this now. He's trying to make a decision. He does. Sits on the slick side, but likely to go by the end of the round. There it goes. So that's Carson with a 7. Amish with a 9. He does get 2 out of it. 12-7 now. I think more of the big deal here is that Sebastian and Amish now have first bag, lead bag, bag control, whatever you want to call it. But they can dictate the pace of the game now, where Darius and Carson have been doing that with a lot of blocking, and it's been working out. But now, with first bag, Sebastian and Tyler have the upper hand here. It's kind of a miss, but it's definitely still in play. Darius going to look to work around it while Sebastian, yeah, he does a good job there. Sebastian's going to go, yeah, he's got slick side down. He's trying to peel a corner over. He doesn't have to get the whole thing here, but he does. Almost. It almost strips back in. Likely to fall, possibly on contact here. Darius gets into it. Yeah, Amish says you can cut it if you want, but when it hits, when the bag hits the board, it's going to fall. He does do a little roll, flops into it, and that's actually a really good bag. Darius could shoot the airmail. Yeah, and if he drags 1, it's going to be a wash. If he drags nothing, Sebastian gets 2. If he drags both of them somehow, he gets 2. If he misses, he gives up 5. He knocks one of each in, and it's going to be a 12-on-8 4 for Sebastian and Amish. Score now 12-11. They were just down 12-5. Now in 2 rounds, it's gone 12-11. Yeah, everybody throwing good here on the court. See, and that's that block. Carson's been hitting it, and now he's missing it. And that's the second round in a row where it's just been a little right, because he's been textbook with it so good, and it's kind of messed Amish up. But now, with the missed blocks, Amish he's stroking, son. There's a 4-bagger. And they're going to take the lead now. 13-12. Amish and Seabass in the lead. Carson and Getty. Carson and Getty and Darius Uditsky trying to challenge the number 3 team in the world here. And the reigning king of Cornhole. I mean, it's a powerhouse team that everybody knows about. And I think that there's a lot of people in this building that if you're not from Minnesota, they may not know who Darius and Carson are. And I love to see them here battling it out. And they're not out if they lose. The winner gets in, But the loser will drop down and they'll play one more game. And if they win that, they get into the final 16 with a loss. Winner gets in undefeated. Darius hops around. Sebastian hops around. This is Sebastian's just normal bag. He's not even really trying to cut it around or flop it around. That's how his bag plays. Oh, wow. And this could be 2 or 4 here for Sebastian. Skips right through the gap. And now Darius is going to look to pick this bag up just to limit the damage to 2. Slick side down. He should run right through it. He misses it right a little bit. It doesn't go. So 4 more for Sebastian and Tyler. Like I said, 3 rounds ago, it was 12-5, and then a 2, a 4, and a 4. And that's how fast things can change up on you. Tater. What are you talking about, Billy? Billy Elkins in the chat just says Tater. Love it. Thanks for that, brother. Carson tries to sit behind, and he's just a little right. That might be almost the same exact spot his bag was in the last round. And Tyler just going to step out. He doesn't need this bag by the end of the... doesn't need it right now, but he misses it out the back. Yeah, and he said I should have just went in. He tried to collect it, but he's still going to have an opportunity here to pick up points as Carson's bag sits on the back side of the hole, unless Carson decides to go airmail later on. There's the pickup Amish was looking for. He's got a 9. Airmail drag gets you 1. In, you give up 1. Just goes in. 9 on 8. Amish gets 1. 18-12 now. Seabass starting off in. See, I think, yeah. Darius maybe trying to slow him down a little bit. Sebastian plays fast. Question mark bag there for Darius. We'll see if it comes back. It's inching its way back. How many bags are left to throw? 4 bags left? 3 bags left. Oh, man. I think it's going to go, but I really don't know. I mean, 1 bag has to be in the hole here, and a bag stay on the board. Doesn't fall. 12 on 10, now 20-12. After this, folks, we're going to come off and then let the final 16 play out. There'll be like 1 or 2 games maybe, and we're going to repurpose everything and get ready for that bracket, and then we'll go back live with that bracket immediately. Amish misses his first bag, so here we go. Oh, and then Carson gets right behind him. Yeah, that's not what he wanted there, all right? Block. See what Carson does. Oh, wow. He's out the back. And this is really just any bag in the hole here for Amish, as long as the bag stays on the board. And he's good. Board showing 5 on 4. He's got slick side down. Nothing goes, but Carson has to have a bag in the hole. He's got to go backside and or right to left cut without taking Amish's bag. He's going up. Oh, he almost hit it, and it's a 6 on 5. Sebastian and Tyler are in. Carson and Darius are not out. They'll just have to drop down and play 1 more game. So that's what it is. All right. So what's going on? I'll just run you through the bracket real quick, and then I'm popping off. So 1 more game playing in bracket B. Carson Getty and Darius Udinsky are going to play Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro. We'll just leave them here. We'll move them here. I'm not going to commentate. Darius! Yeah, they're going to stay here. I'm not going to... I got to go eat, folks. I have to. I'll die out here. Jax Lamont and Parker Burgett. 14-13 over Carrie Beth Mitchell. Zach Mitchell. Winner gets in. Jeremiah Ellis, Braden Easterling playing Drew Blaubolt, Michael Rainey. Winner gets in. Jacob Bagley, Scott Harper playing Ian Stokel, Storm Hogue. Winner gets in. And then the match in front of you, Brandon Earls, Darren Zastro, Carson Getty, Darius Udensky. I'll send Bill over. If Bill wants to commentate it, he can come commentate it. But I haven't ate since 7 o'clock, and it's 2:30. It's not good, folks. It's not good.
All right, good afternoon, folks. It's American Cornhole Organization Championships for Season 21 here in Owensboro, Kentucky. My name is Bill Lorman. This is CBC Center Court 2 over here. These guys are doing the down and back. Whoever wins this is getting into the, I believe, final 16. Glad to be with you guys. I was taking a little break. Dylan had to go get something to eat, so you're here with me. I believe these next ones here are going to be live. Quick shout out to some sponsors real quick before we get this game going here. I'll change the scene, though, to take these as they are live. American Pacific Mortgage, the official mortgage company of Cornhole. It's buying with Bloomer. That's how you connect with Erica Bloomer. If you refinance or finance any mortgage, please give her a call. We also have Notorious 397. That's the official whiskey of Cornhole from Ocoee River Distilling. Looks like we got Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro against Carson Getty and Darius That's Brandon Earls there, first bag, starting us off. Got a question of the brackets on Scoreholio. Yeah, the brackets are on Scoreholio, although we also have the ACO Touch. Go to acotouch.com, download the app. You can follow all the brackets at the same time. You can follow players on that too. I've downloaded it. I've been playing with it all week, and it's a pretty good app. Let's see if he can avoid here. He does. Picks up the first 2 points in the first round there. It's going to be 2-0. Darren Zastro and Brandon Earls, they've been playing together for years and years. I've streamed those guys so many times here at Owensboro. It's crazy. I believe those are last year's Top Gun 20 jerseys they got on there. Last year's, maybe even the year before. They've been playing together a long time. I think that bag is as good as in there. Darren's going to try to avoid it. He actually does a good job of avoiding it, but I think it's just going to fall on impact there. It doesn't. It's actually a little bit of a replacement there. Everyday Jack app is laggy. I will tell the developer that for you. I will, 100%, because I know him. Yes, brand new app. Just came out this week, so I'm sure there's going to be some bugs and stuff. We're testing it all weekend. The funny thing is, I've already let the developer know that, and 15 minutes later, he fixed a couple issues that I saw in it. So it's pretty neat. Work in progress, though. It's a nice app. It shows all the sponsors. It shows the payouts for any tournament. Shows all the live brackets. What I like about it is you don't have to go back and forth to search each bracket and stuff like that. You can just open all the brackets on one page and see who's playing. And then you can also follow players, and you'll get a notification when they are playing. Bag 3 there, Brennan kind of shanks a little bit to the left. This is a big opportunity for Carson and Darius. Darius shanks to the left here. And we'll have a 10-10 wash. 2-0 moving into round 4. How's Dylan been doing this morning, folks? Got another opportunity here for Carson Darius. I don't think he liked how that bag left his hand, but Carson definitely... Oh, yikes, that was one off the back. That's a 5-piece there. Going to be 7-0 now. Who you guys got to win this one? I'm not going to choose since it's a little bit late. We're in round 5 here, but who do you guys got? How many rounds? We're in round 5 right now. 7-0, I believe. Rounds, it'll probably be about 20. That's my opinion. Darius shanks his last bag there. Leaving Brandon open. Does capitalize. Picks up 2 points. Got 14 rounds, says Jason. 14 rounds. That'll be a quick one. That will be a quick one. The winner of this is getting in. Trees, send us a message on Facebook. We are always interested. We like to meet the people, though. We like to talk to them a little bit. Always interested. Just send us... on Facebook, Corn Singers Bag Co. Darren's now got 2 bags out of play. Knew it right out of his hand. right out of his hand. Coming up a little bit short. Still going to pick up 2 points. 9-2 now. When I go through and look at the PPRs, usually don't like to do it till about round 10, but I'm going to look at the PPRs. We got 3 of the players right now all throwing a 10-6-7. And then Darren Zastro, he's a little bit behind. Below his average anyway, throwing an 8-3-3. I don't think that bag's going to be coming back. It's going to need a little bit of help. Got 3 total bags left to kind of draw it back. That didn't help it at all. It's looking like Darius can avoid here and maybe pick up 2. Puts a little backload on that one to try to slap the bottom corner of it to pull it in the hole. Doesn't work, though. Got Tree saying Zastro and Earls, 22 rounds by 4. Wow, I like you calling the exact score, too. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen Brandon and Darren play for a long time. Always been a big fan of them. There's a 4-bagger for Darren. He's coming back. He's below his average. He's going to be picking that thing up the rest of this game here, I'm sure. That's a question mark bag right there sitting on the left side. I'd like to see a little bit of a bully. It looks like he just avoids. Nice right to left, though. Just leaving him an opportunity to be able to pull this bag a little closer. Doesn't even go for it. Interesting. I thought with 3 bags left, he'd try to work it up a little bit. But it looks like Darius is just going to forget about it. He had a little right to left on that bag, too, so it indicates that he's not trying to pull it, although he's got slick side down now. He's going to go for a big push here. Comes up a little bit short, hits the dead spot. This leaves an opportunity here for Brandon. And it drips in. Picks up 2 points, 4-11. Yeah, these boards are looking a little bit faster than the center courts boards over there. Carson has a shank there on the right side. It's going to be a tough bag to pick up. It's another question mark. Let's see if he goes after it right away. He doesn't. He doesn't. Nice bag there by Darren, picking everything up. Be interesting if he goes up for an airmail here. I doubt he's going to. Side rail. Side rail there. Brandon, Darren, then are picking up 1 point on that. This round's looking like a double 4-bagger here. Hopefully I don't jinx everybody. Nope, Darius shanks a little bit left. Going to pick up 2 points again for Brandon. These guys are coming back. They are coming back. So far, folks, just looking at who's in. If I'm on the right page here, let me look. Yep, whoever wins this is going to get in. Looks like Jacob Bagley and Scott Harper are in. Let's see. Who else? Jax Lamont and Parker Burgett. And then bracket A, looks like Bryce Jefferson, Robert Booker, Hunter Powers, Devin Holloway. And then Hunter McCullough, Scotty Ball, Caleb Bratz, and Wyatt Rosen. I'm not going to butcher his name. Rosen, we'll just say that. How about that? Also have Micah Johnson, Trey Brown, Drew Dixon, Cheyenne Bubenheim, Zach Dawson, Colby Baskins, Justin DeBruzen, and David Brown. This should be our last game. Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling up 19-3 on Drew Blauvelt and Michael Rainey. Whoever wins that is going to get in. And then this game right here, this is going to be it before they repurpose. We're going to probably go down for a minute after this, repurpose, and then come right back up. We'll split the championship bracket with center court, so we'll have a game going on, and they will. And then we'll also kind of read the stats and bring up some of the other games and see who's winning, try to give you the play-by-play match for everybody. That's a good bully there. I don't think Brandon's going to be able to pick that bag up. He moved a corner a little bit. I still don't think he can pick it up with one bag. Also, Darius could probably give it another little push there and try to staple it on that side, which he does. Oh, last bag blues there. Shanks a little bit. Gives up 4 points instead of 2. It's going to be 16-7 now. DJ, what up? Good to see you, brother. That's first bag shank. Strategic timeout here right after the first bag shank. I do like that. I don't think it's going to mess with these guys at all, especially after that first bag, but it could. Just go over a little bit of the schedule, folks. You know, we are in the doubles right now. We're going to have just a little bit later the doubles championship matches. We're going to have that final bracket there, and then the doubles championship matches after that. We also at 3 p.m. have the Hold Nation Tat Crew tournament that's going on. They're also going to have the Lifer tournament going on. Have award ceremony tonight here at 7 p.m. But 7:30 is where we predict these championship matches are going to happen, right around there. Okay, they're also going to do after that the World Blind Draw Quads Championships, Lifer, and then doubles is actually going to be last, it looks like. So there is going to be cornhole action all day, and then tomorrow doors opening at 8 a.m. And we'll start having the singles brackets populate after that. So we will be on here all day for it. The singles finals they predict is going to be right around 7 p.m. They're going to do another awards ceremony prior to that. And then around 10 p.m. Is the after party. So if you're in town, make sure you stop by for that. It's a lot of fun. See if Brandon can avoid this. He sits on it. It's not bad. It still leaves an opportunity here for Darius to pick up 2. He is going to put, it looks like slick side down and try to kind of scoop his bag from underneath and leave Brandon's bag on the board. It's a very tough shot. Oh, man. Instead, he knocks Brandon in. Brandon picks up a 5-piece there. It's a brand new game now, 14-16. We're around 16 now, so whoever said 14 rounds, sorry. Yeah, Gavin Kirk, from what I'm looking at anyway, doubles championships Friday, 9:45 p.m. is what they predict for that one. We're probably going to get through the bracket following this, I believe. We're going to come down for a little while, and then whenever they decide to do that final 16, probably going to get it down to that championship, and then later on tonight they'll play it out. I don't think it's going 32 rounds, but it could. it could. We're at round number 17 now, 18-14. That is hilarious, Everyday Jack. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If I walk in a building, I can look at the far side of it, and if Darren is throwing, I know exactly who it is. That's hilarious. He does have a unique wind-up. Uh-oh, no more mistakes can happen from Brandon now. Brandon's got 2 bags left. Darius has got to make a mistake first before Brandon can. If he gets this bag, it's going to guarantee him on at least 20, if not the game. He does. He hits it. That's game. Right there. 21-14. Dylan's back. He's going to sign us off real quick, folks. It was great being with you here for a moment. Again, we're going to repurpose. I'm not sure exactly what time they're going to run the rest of the doubles, but again, the championships are going to be here at 9:45 p.m. It'll probably just take a few minutes. We'll repurpose and get through this bracket, I assume, all the way down to that final 2, and then that final 2 is going to be played later tonight. Other than that, again, shout out to the sponsors here, Erica Bloomer with American Pacific Mortgage and Notorious 397, the official whiskey of Cornhole. My name is Bill Lorman. This is the CBC Center Court 2. To the right of me is Mr. Dylan R. Ledbetter. Is that good, buddy?
And congratulations to all the teams that made the Sweet 16. Like I said, we'll repurpose and come back on live with a few of those matches, and then they'll all be finished out on Court 1. And we'll be watching with you guys. So appreciate everything today. The chat was absolutely incredible. So much entertainment. You guys are great. 6 hours of solid work out here from the chat. The chat be working, bro. They be working. So thank you guys. We're here at ACO World 21 Owensboro Convention Center. I'm Dylan Ledbetter. Bill Lorman. Second sign out. CBC.
Second sign out.